3 nights ago, there was an armored truck held up. Over $2 million was stolen.
What are we gonna do?
The only thing that we can do right now is we can get that money and we can disappear.
Where is he now? There's a $10,000 reward.
What should I do with him?
Shoot him, for God's sakes.
But you never told me where you were headed.
Paradise?
So what's in that suitcase of yours anyway?
You are going to tell me about the money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't have it!
I want my money! I don't have...
Gil Bellows of The Shawshank Redemption, Michelle Forbes of Swimming with Sharks, Mia Sara of Time Cop, and J.T. Walsh of Nixon. In the remote wilderness, far from civilization, a stranger has stumbled onto a world where strangers are not welcome.
I'm not anything for you to worry about.
I was worried you'd be buried.
Held hostage by the will of a madman.
I'd shoot you just as easy as breathe, bud.
Stranded by the fury of a hurricane.
Anyone out there? Is anyone out there? Over!
Threatened by a forbidden desire.
What's going on between the two of you anyway?
Fighting for his freedom, he will lose all sense of control.
You almost got us all killed!
You just worn out your welcome.
And give in to his most primitive passion.
You want to live, don't you?
Until the savage within is unleashed from its cage. Lou Diamond Phillips, Mia Sara, and Charles Dance. Undertow. From a stone-cold prison cell, a time-hardened criminal will make a final confession.
You ever hear the one about the grave?
Of an extraordinary crime.
I got me a plan that's gonna change everything. I'm headed for the bigger and the better, and I'm taking you along.
I ain't never got what I've been promised.
He'll tell of a fortune.
There's supposed to be some loot buried in his grave.
Forgotten in the past.
How much you say's in that vault?
How they uncovered a secret.
Rumor is he found out.
You's after the loot, wasn't you?
So terrifying,
No body, no crime.
it can only be told
Forgive us, Lord.
in life's final hour.
Gotta die of something.
Craig Sheffer of A River Runs Through It and Fire in the Sky. Gabrielle Anwar of Scent of a Woman and Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. Josh Charles of Dead Poets Society and Threesome. The Grave.
Make July sizzle with these sinfully sultry savings. featuring such stars as Paula Barbieri, Joan Severance, Ray Don Chong, Shannon Tweed, and Teresa Russell. Now available at a new low price. Halloween in August means spooky savings. Now available at a new low price.
From the Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright, Lanford Wilson. She lived in a shining world of family and fame.
Jerry played brilliantly tonight. You and Julia have a daughter to be proud of.
We had nothing to do with it. Adoption's a roll of the dice.
I am very grateful. I appreciate everything you've ever done for me.
But haunted by her distant past.
None of it tells me who I am. Do you know who my real father is?
She will be drawn to a dark and different world.
I want to know about those men who live in the forest.
Because?
I'm adopted. My mother's Vietnamese and my father's American.
To uncover the secret of where she came from.
I suggest you stay away from the forest. Some of those men are dangerous.
Leave me alone.
I'm afraid I can't.
She must unlock the truth of who she will become.
She's developed this obsession about finding her real father. I don't know what to do about it.
You're looking for a father. I ain't your father.
Then who are you? Why won't you just admit?
I got nothing to admit. Nothing.
Jeff Daniels of Speed, Dumb and Dumber, and Terms of Endearment. John Lithgow of Raising Cain, The Pelican Brief, and Cliffhanger. Lea Salonga, winner of the Tony for Miss Saigon, and singer of Aladdin's award-winning song, A Whole New World. And Deborah Monk of Bridges of Madison County and Quiz Show. Redwood Curtain from the Hallmark Hall of Fame.
Welcome to Leavenworth, gentlemen. You're here because you've proven you can't live amongst decent society.
James Woods.
They tell me you're the worst man in this penitentiary.
He's a man who claims to have killed 21 people.
Robert Sean Leonard.
You the new man, Lesser?
Yes, sir.
Are you one of these reformers?
God keeps evil men in his care, that he may use them as instruments of his vengeance.
God didn't make these men. Our system did.
In a true story
Anybody writes my story, it's gonna be me.
of two men
He's so intelligent.
I'll make you a deal. You give me a paper and pencil, and I'll give you the story.
torn between an act of compassion
I trust you.
and a life of crime.
My name is Carl Panzram, number 31614. In my lifetime, I've killed 21 human beings, some of them no more than boys.
Is it all true? Children. How could you? You have a mind. You have an intellect.
Why don't you just give it back? Forget you ever saw it.
Forget? How can I possibly forget?
What I demand is justice. You created me. Now you kill me.
He's pulling a con on us.
His face was beaten to a pulp by guards.
Are you defending this animal?
What in the hell is going on here? What are you this man's friend?
The only way to keep you alive. I don't want to be alive. I want out of these clothes. I want out of this body. I want out of this world.
In the small towns of the American South, in the years before the big cities began to beckon, roots ran deep. People held tight.
Well, look at here.
Friendships were forever.
I get a pleasure bringing ice to you on any day.
And for one family, it was a time that would test their courage.
Hey, what are you looking at?
And change their lives forever.
I'd rather die than spend one more day in that field.
From the highly acclaimed classic novel comes an intimate and epic story of struggle.
Look at that dog. You see those words?
I can read, Papa.
Strength.
Don't let nobody beat you down.
And destiny.
Don't you ever be sorry for what you truly believe.
Al Freeman Jr.
We helped build this country. And a lot of black folk died doing it. And every time we get a little something, they try to take it away from us.
Felicia Rashad.
Well, what you gonna do? Oh, you just keep your eyes on that mirror. You can see what I'm gonna do.
Leon.
Melvin, you've been here 10 minutes, you're in trouble already.
Sally Richardson.
Melvin, what you come back here for?
Mostly I came back here to remind myself why I left.
Polly Bergen.
Public libraries just bursting with good books.
Color's not allowed in the library, Miss Mabel.
And Richard Roundtree.
You can be anything you wants to be. Learn how to draw buildings or be a doctor.
In the unforgettable saga of an American family. Once upon a time, when we were colored.
Through the ages, a myth is told of an evil creature that feeds on the souls of children.
No, not my baby!
And the only way to destroy him
Kill the little monster!
is to call out his name.
You know my name.
But what was once a fairy tale has now come true. Transformed by an ancient spell, he has come from the past.
Who the hell are you?
God. To bring his curse upon the present. And now he must steal a newborn child.
Where's the baby?
That his evil may live forever. Rumpelstiltskin.
This ain't no fairy tale.
High in the towers of corporate power,
It's the highest tested show in the history of the network.
the game is played by the numbers.
I'll get you the greatest numbers that anyone's ever seen.
But for America's #1 network,
This will be the most amazing season in the history of television.
the game is about to change.
This is a fielding box.
It produces television ratings.
How accurate are these ratings? What if the damn thing's just broke?
Now, the network nobody watched
Terrible. But what are you gonna do?
is the network no one can ignore.
Public broadcast television last night topped all competition. I want to know what's going on and who's responsible.
And one man is getting all the credit.
You know, a good positive attitude takes you a long way.
What of the possibility that this culture trend is real?
If culture's what America wants, then culture is what they're gonna get.
Whoa! You know, I think it's the best thing that's ever happened to this country. Let's just hope some jerk doesn't come along and screw it up.
Come on, are you with me?
4 stars, hilarious.
So we lost the car and 2 stuntmen. Now that's sad, but great footage.
One of the wittiest films of the year.
Which do you find more intriguing between these two programs? Where have our oceans gone? Or Kennedy, what's left to say?
Sweet and funny.
How come I can stick my tongue down your throat, but I can't stick my fork in your food?
An astonishing directorial debut.
Who was it who said it? It's better to be lucky than smart. They were talking about you.
Open Season, a comedy by Robert Wall.
Well, apparently I must do something because I'm doing it at a much higher level.